Saturday, yes, Saturday, and John and Marcelo on website one and the YouTube API. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right. This is the effect that I'm looking for. See how I have a YouTube player right here?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the bottom I have this table with all the links.
Yep.
And as I press the link, the YouTube player plays that specific link. See
Okay.
that? Right. All right. So I got part of it in my spike that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can see, I have all the UIDs in here.
Yep.
But when I press, see in the inspector that you can see the iframe,
Yeah.
and it belongs to the first one, that UID.
Yep.
When I press the second one, or the third for that matter, it stays the same.
Press another one. Okay, yeah, I see.
You see what I mean? Because then, if we go to the code, there is this video.js, and I think it's some JavaScript magic that happens there, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. This video.js is from website one code or from the gem?
It's website one code, yes.
Okay.
Remember this morning with Sampriti I was working on, and he said, well, you're missing the JS. But on the top pane, I have the controller, the model, and the view, the index view, which is probably what you want to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this.
Right.
See, when it calls this, I code it with video first, right?
Yep.
And then here is the looping in line number 22. But I think that sequence is done by JavaScript, I believe. I don't know, because it's not passing the different UIDs.
On the actual website, right now live on website one, when you click on a link, does it reload the page or not?
Good question. When I click, like, this is website one, this is production, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm on the one that is pointing now is the first one, Marcelo and Sampriti website one.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to press the second one. See, I think that it only reloads the player. Or not. I don't know.
Press it again.
You can check it in your.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I
You
was
go to production.
wishing you actually were viewing that in Firefox, so I could. Okay, yeah. Let me go to Agile Ventures.
I don't see any flickering at all in the page.
And I see this members.
Yes. Actually, you have to go to members, your user ID, and then Marcelo or John or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
All I see is the flickering and the YouTube player switching.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's production. I shouldn't expect it to be.
I can open it in Firefox if you want me to.
No, no, no. Yeah, I think it doesn't reload the page, and I
I don't
think
think so.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
What's but your version of it does, right?
Well, let me see. Well, I don't know. Look at it.
Well, let's look at the code.
Yes. I,
Looks to me like it
uh,
reloads the page. Like I'm opening the code base right now for website one. I would think that the JavaScript on website one somehow intercepts. Oh, I need to sheet. Website one. Pretty weird.
yeah, this reloads the page. Yes, mine reloads the page. Yes, because although all I see is basically the YouTube player that is just flickering.
Show me RubyMine again.
Yes.
So that's called videos.js. Let me.
Yeah. And I just
Videos.js. You said that's website one stuff, right?
correct. And if you go to um, app assets, JavaScript, it should be there.
Okay.
And I actually sync with upstream to get the whatever latest. And I wanted to chat with you because this is the first time that I encounter an issue where JavaScript is doing something, you know, in between Rails,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to understand how the coupling happens. I got an idea because in videos.js,
What's
the
the path
play,
for videos.js?
huh?
Uh, what's the path for videos.js?
Uh, hold on. In the JavaScript folder, in
Abscesses JavaScript. What the heck?
you cannot find it. Let me see. I was looking at it a
Are
while
you
ago.
on website one or is this a different repo?
This is a different repo. This is just
Oh.
actually you can get it from you can pull it from me if you want. I push it to GitHub. It's called W2_videos. But I wasn't. That's where I got it from, website one. So
I don't see
um,
any such video.js file on website one.
okay,
Where did it come from?
hang in there, Johnny.
Mm, assets, JavaScript. Yeah.
Weird. I'm opening website one. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Users.js. I'm sorry. Users.js.
Okay.
I rename it videos.js.
Function
Yeah.
init.
I was going nuts. I said, wait a minute. I just looked at it like half an hour ago.
Click select video. YouTube link. Click select video. Okay. So let's look at your RubyMine. Great. You see lines 15, 16, 17 on the bottom half of your screen, function init.
Yes.
Tell me, or take a guess at what you think that's doing.
Function init. Uh, it looks at the class, which is YouTube link, and then it looks like an click. It selects the video that you're clicking.
Right.
It looks to me like that's referring to the table where you click on the link, and it opens the YouTube player.
Right.
Is that more or
Um,
less what it is?
yeah, so what's it for? Like, oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
I want to understand how it relates to the videos index HTML or the helper for that matter.
Uh, init, click, call select video. So, yeah. Is my screen viewable? I'll make the text a little
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah. If you can make it a little bit bigger, it'll be great. But I can see it. Perfect.
Um, so what this JavaScript here is doing is overriding the click behavior on whatever thing in the DOM has that class YT link.
Yes.
And I assume it's those hyperlinks
Yes.
that
Yes.
you were.
Yes. Yes.
And so instead of letting an actual page uh, reload happen, it blocks that from happening and instead selects the DOM element for the video player
Yes.
and it modifies it
Right.
to inject that ID number.
Correct.
Um,
But
data content. Video contents text. This data. I sort of don't fully understand it, to be honest. I need to maybe play with it in the browser. I need to know what this is in the context. I'm a little confused.
this in the
It,
uh,
it oh,
you mean in
okay.
the JavaScript?
Is it really the that's interesting. Um,
You're looking at line 8.
yeah.
Uh,
All right, so I want to Rails S. Oh, that's not doing anything. Rails S. Dang. Guess I can't see this. I'm gonna have to just look in the code.
what are you trying to see?
I wanted to look at this in development, but I don't have any users who are going to be linked to YouTube in development, so can't actually exercise it very easily.
I see.
But the show page, oh, yeah, it's a lot here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Skills. Okay, so here's the YouTube
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. Yeah. You got everything in the show page in there for users. This is code developed by Arrow. Remember, there were so many problems with this. So
I mean, it
I
looks
just,
fine to me.
yeah, it didn't. Basically, we're using practically the same things in here, but I didn't want to. I just pick a couple of methods, and I wanted to play with that just to get the basic functionality going.
Yeah. So,
But I'm interested in this one because this is, one of those JavaScripts that gets in the middle and grabs something and then does something and right there, you're right there. There you go.
data content. Okay, so data content gets the name of the video.
That's correct. Yes.
Video contents. What is video contents? Where can I find that in the DOM? It's probably
Video contents.
up here.
Hold on.
Yep, here it is.
Yeah,
Video
it should be there.
contents. So that's basically the title. Video contents is the title line above the video. Okay, so yeah, it will dynamically insert a new title up here. That's what.
Hold on. Let me look at it.
So
Yes.
the line that does, that's line 9 here, video contents.text, this.data.content.
Correct.
It's sending to the title, which is this right here, ID video contents, the text from this button, which happens to be saved in a special HTML attribute called, well, actually, look that one more time. Yeah, data content. Really? What? Really? That's how it works? I'm impressed. Learned something new about jQuery.
What
Yeah,
was
but
that?
anyway, it takes the name and pops it up there. And for this one, I want to attr. I need to shrink the page. So many windows.
I'm looking at the DOM myself.
Right. Okay. So the src. So one thing I'm curious about is after I change this attribute, if it like automatically reloads it in the iframe. So
Well, I think that in production, if you do it, it does. Because I was looking at the element and I was changing it. I believe I did so much playing around with this shit. I can't remember what I did. But let me see.
like if I change this to,
It needs to change the UID, John. I think.
yeah. So if I change this to a different one,
Yeah. You
like
need to grab a new one, and it should change in the DOM.
if I can grab this one. Okay. Copy that ID. I put it in here. hit enter. Guess click off it. Did that change it? I don't think it did. Oh, it did.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does because I look at it in production and it does.
All right, so that's all the magic. I need to
So hold on.
better understand why changing the source. Is that something unique about iframes?
See, right here. I don't know if you're looking at the same thing, but as I click, the iframe changes.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I just am, yeah. Anyway, so what this JavaScript does for you is it overrides the click behavior on the link, and it takes from the link the name and makes it the title line above the video, and it injects the ID number into this certain attribute, and that's what we just figured out here that I didn't think that would do anything. So what? You change the SRC attribute to link with a different ID. Apparently that by itself is all it needs to reload the video. So I need to read more about iframes. I didn't know that worked that way. But that's cool.
It's interesting, John,
So
what you said because I
yeah,
know a lot less than you do, and yet I noticed that for the YouTube player to change, that it will take only just to change the UID.
oh yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
So what I think you're missing is the for this whole process to work, where the click behavior gets overridden, you have to have the thing you're clicking on have this ID, or this class, excuse me. Um, so show me your HTML of where you set up all the links for the buttons.
Yes. So now we're going to go to the HTML. Yes. Hold on. Let me open it so you can see the whole thing. Here is I streamed the HTML to have something simple. I want the player and the looping of the video, and that's all I had.
Yeah. Ah, I'm surprised. Where am I gonna find YouTube link? Alt EFP.
The YouTube link has been replaced by video link in here. See the helpers? I'm going to show you the helper method,
Oh.
which was also lifted from. These are the two methods that I lift from Yaro's code, and I wanted to play with these two only, just
Uh-huh.
to render the video player and see if I could loop through the videos.
Where is that helper used? Video embed link? Is that
Uh,
into video?
Correct.
Right. Gotcha. No, it's video link. I didn't see it being used. Video link.
Video embed link. There was a. Okay, I took out one.
Video
No, not this, not the.
link. Oh, I found it. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to the code and website one, you'll see it.
Okay, so it's line 25 in your code.
Correct. Yes, I'm sorry. I have to.
Right, okay.
Let
So
me
put
take
your cursor in
17.
there and hit Control B.
Control B.
No, undo what you just did, please. Didn't you just delete a line right there? Or did my eyes deceive me?
Uh,
All right,
yeah,
whatever.
but I didn't have this line in there to begin with. It was 17.
Okay.
That one.
Right.
I mean, it could be useful, but it didn't affect the outcome, the output of the code.
Okay. So can we go back to your localhost 3000 browser?
Yes.
And could you right-click and view in source one of these links below with the UIDs? No, 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 no. I don't want to see the entire page. I want it to jump to the link. So right-click on the link, and
Oh, okay.
although I do see actually what I need to see, they do have that YouTube. Okay. Could you right-click and go into Developer Tools?
Inspect element, you mean?
And yeah, however you get there. Um, and go to Sources. Ah, okay. Yep. Look at videos.
Okay. Nothing opens, Johnny.
What? Go back.
Videos.js.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was that. Go on.
Okay, but this opens the JavaScript.
Right. Um. Could you go to your console? Copy, actually, before you go to your console, you see the beginning of line 16 where it says $ YouTube link. Copy that into your clipboard and then go to the console. Not the entire line, just the $ YouTube link parentheses.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and paste. Get rid of the on part.
Okay.
So we need the first one.
I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Dot click parentheses.
That click.
Yeah. Hit up to get your command back and add more to it. You're not going to add it to nothing. Go ahead and hit up and get that back in there.
That click.
Yep. You need to have parentheses in JavaScript. Put
That's
parentheses
right.
on the end of
That's right.
click.
That's right. That's right. Undefined. Wow.
Wait. It triggered your page reload. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like your click behavior isn't being intercepted. Show me RubyMine again. Scroll down into video.js. Scroll down. Something's making me think that this behavior isn't being set. Go back to your localhost 3000. And go back to sources. And put a debug breakpoint on line 6.
Hold on.
Oh, look at that right there. It says it right across the top. WSO
Yep.
is not defined.
Yeah. But
So I don't know what setup you have going on in your branch, but you haven't correctly cloned the whole JavaScript connection behavior from WSO correctly, And so, yeah, you have this script here, but it's not being
Yes,
run
yes,
as
I
far as I
know.
can tell. I mean, we can put a debug breakpoint in there and double check, but
Yes.
I would expect to not catch it, basically. And so that's your problem.
Mm. Now, this that has a let me see. Uh, I see. WSO defined. So this is probably grabbing some data from some other files in website one.
Well,
Yeah, I'm afraid.
yes. I mean, the way JavaScript is like turned on in website one all runs through the WSO module, but you
Yeah.
don't have a cloned copy of that in your app
Yes.
assets JavaScripts.
Hmm.
You could, if you want to practice wiring into it, just copy over that entire WSO directory.
Okay. And
You know what I'm saying, within the JavaScripts.
yeah, yeah. Um, okay. So if I go to website one, where would that be?
App assets JavaScript.
Oh, just bring over this whole thing.
Not the whole thing, but the directory inside there, the WSO directory.
I see.
And you need to plug your video.js into that so that when the page loads, the video.js is able to work with
Whatever.
WSO. Yeah, because you have the lines in your code that says WSO define and all that stuff, right? But
Yes. I'm looking at WSO right now. Okay. And will I need these other files in the WSO?
no, actually you won't.
Okay.
Those are all just, well, you will, honestly. If I don't know what your web version of the website looks like, it won't hurt to bring them over. They're just other code that gets included by WSO.
Okay. All right. Um, is there a fast way to do this, or
Uh, you want the super easy way to do it is just
yes?
in your GUI. You open up this whole thing in your GUI and you copy
Okay.
the directory and then you go over to your other thing and you drop it in there. That's quick and dirty.
Can I copy the directory you said? Can
Not in
I?
RubyMine. Well, I mean, perhaps. Go ahead and hit copy there. Yeah, fine. See what happens. And then go over to your YouTube thing and paste in.
Why not? I mean, this is just kind of hacky, but oh man.
Okay, so now try reloading your page and see if you get the same error inside that script that says WSO is not defined. Yeah, just hit refresh right now. Still saying WSO is not defined. Go to your console.
Do I have to restart the server maybe?
You might need to.
Okay.
Or you could just do a cacherless reload where, like, yeah, go ahead and do that too. But well, turn it back on, please. Yeah. So Command R reloads a page. Do Command Shift R.
Command Shift R.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Oh, okay, there it did reload.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Okay, so right click and open your DevTools. Or just hit F12. F12 is your shortcut to open the DevTools.
No, I need to.
Okay, however you do it. Yep. Now go to your JavaScript sources.
Right. And what did we run in here?
Actually, pull this. Go back to the page. Don't click anywhere else in here, but go back to the page and click on a link.
Yeah.
Not the top one. That's not going to give us anything interesting because it's already
The
loaded to the
second one.
top one. I still think it's not working though because we now see the error and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
For reference
oh,
error.
you know what? You
Yep.
also need to be. You're missing another file. So go back to RubyMine.
Yeah.
And go to website 1, app assets JavaScripts,
Okay.
and yes,
Application JS.
yeah.
I just need that WSO, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Application JS. And there you go. Reload the page.
Yeah. Do the Command Shift R thing, cache-less reload. I never know if when you have to.
WSO is not defined. No.
So go to your console, right? Well, I sort of want to say you might need to restart the server and do that whole thing again.
Okay. Hmm. I still have the same. I can research
Go to
this.
your console. What? Go to your
Go to the
console.
console. Okay.
Yeah. And just type WSO, all uppercase.
Not defined.
Yeah.
All right. We're just hacking away at this, and it's not. I need to look at it, more in detail
Yep.
because I don't want to be doing just copy and paste, because it's just not,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Is there
not.
a reason why you're doing it in a separate repo instead of just a branch off of website 1? It makes it hard when you're like, well, am I missing a piece from website 1?
Yeah, yeah. I started with this because the first tutorial was the use of the YouTube it gem,
Mm-hmm.
and the YouTube it gem. The tutorial is called uh, YouTube dash underscore videos.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm going to do now that I understand more or less the functionality, I'm going to grab a branch from website 1 and do it on website 1,
That sounds like a good idea.
and go from there, and because, but I think you gave me a good idea of what how the wiring is happening in the back end, because I just didn't understand that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. No, let me. I don't want to keep you here for just for things that I can do on my own. So I'd rather maybe talk to you later, and if I figure things out.
Sure.
All right, Johnny.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye.